The Detroit Tigers walk away from the winter meetings here in San Diego with a new bat and a new arm for their team. Tim McMaster along with Jason Beck. And Jason, let's start with Yoenis Cespedes. They do give up Porcello. They send him to Boston, but they get a big-time power bat in that lineup.
Yeah, this was a guy they really liked ever since he came out of Cuba a few years ago. They tried to sign him. They had to pull out when Victor Martinez got hurt, and they went after Prince Fielder instead. But they've kind of always had an eye towards him, and I think the timing came together perfectly as far as they're concerned, because they needed a bat, in part to replace Torrey Hunter, and they also had a little bit of a starting pitching surplus as far as the number of pitchers they have a year away from free agency. They had some tough decisions to make there. They didn't want to get locked out on a return for at least one of these guys, having seen how the Scherzer things unfolded. And so it all kind of came together where two teams with matching needs kind of matched up.
They weren't done, though. They also get Alfredo Simon in a trade with the Reds.
Yeah, Simon essentially takes Porcello's spot in rotation. He's also a year away from free agency, but he's going to be a little bit of a lesser salary. It's going to be interesting because he's almost like the anti-Porcello, not in terms of like fly ball, ground ball tendencies, but he's a guy where, if you buy into the metrics like fielding, independent pitching, he's a guy where, the bottom line results look better than the metrics. It'll be interesting to see how his game changes and how his numbers change, going from, a hitter-friendly ballpark like Cincinnati to, what I consider still a pitcher-friendly ballpark in Comerica Park, at least more spacious.